Hey, this is Ryan from Web Eminence. I'm a Google Ads partner and I manage Google Ads for many clients. And I just want to do a quick video to show you a couple of my favorite reports in Google Ads that I like to look at for accounts that I'm managing over the long term. So it should be helpful for people who are managing accounts for other people, or if you're managing an account for your own business or organization. So you're probably used to looking at some of the data within Google Ads when you manage your account. You know, you go to the campaigns tab or the ad groups tab and just look at the columns of data and even the graph that's shown at the top. But there are reports that are built into Google Ads. So if you click on reports in the upper right, there are predefined reports and there are custom reports you can create. I'm going to show you two custom reports that I like to create to optimize accounts. So again, to get there, we go to reports, and then we're going to click on reports, and this is the reports page. Again, here are some of the predefined reports. You will want to click through some of these and see how they can be helpful to you. I'm not going to focus on those in this video, but probably will on a future video, so make sure to subscribe. I'm going to create a custom report, and it's going to be a bar chart, so I'm going to click on bar chart. So I have this untitled report here. Here's the different variables or pieces of data I can drag to the rows and columns. I've already done that on this other screen, so let me just jump over here. So the row is day of the week, that's on the x-axis, and then the y-axis is conversions, which are in blue, and then cost per conversion is in red. So just to clarify what these two pieces of data are, the blue is conversions. That is the number of conversions that are occurring on this day. Conversions are positive actions, phone calls or form submissions in this case. Cost per conversion in red is the actual cost that each conversion or lead is costing on this account. So obviously what we're doing here is breaking down the data by day of the week. In this case, I'm using conversions. So in order to do this, to create this graph, you will need to be tracking conversions, and you want to be tracking all the conversions on your site. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you need some help setting up conversions, I'll link to some of my other videos that talk about conversions, the type of conversions, and I have some videos on tracking phone calls as well. But I chose this particular account because it's been running for several months, and we've been tracking all the conversions, all the positive actions that occur on the website, including phone calls and forms that are filled out on the site. So the conversions again are shown in blue. So you can see on Monday, Tuesday, and then going throughout the week, the conversions actually go down. I'd say the cost per conversion stays pretty steady, around $9. This one's $7. It kind of varies between $7.50 to about $9.50, and then obviously there's something going on Sunday where the cost is very high and the number of conversions is very low. I'm looking at several months here from July to October, so it's a good amount of data. When you're doing a report like this, the more data you can use, the better. You don't want to be doing this for like 7 days. It's probably not going to show you a really good trend compared to doing 6 months or more. So this is obviously some pretty useful information. You can definitely take action on it. You're not always going to see definitive differences between the different days, but in this case, there's definitely a trend going down from Monday, where Monday, Tuesday are definitely the best days for this account, and then Sunday is definitely not good. It might just be that people don't think this service provider is going to be answering the phone on Sunday, so they don't bother to call. Maybe some of those people are calling on Monday and Tuesday, and that's why Monday and Tuesday are high. So you could decide what to do with this data. In this case, I might consider pausing Sunday. If this client is kind of restricted on budget, I might also consider pausing Saturday. If I were to pause Sunday, I'd probably want to track if that's going to affect Monday and Tuesday in the future, to kind of test that theory of people clicking on Sunday and then not calling till Monday or Tuesday. And again, you don't have to use conversion data. I think that's the best type of data to use, because then you're measuring results over these different days. You could also use clicks. You could scroll through here and use different metrics in here. If you were to use clicks, it would just be telling you how the volume is on different days of the week. You could use average cost per click or average CPC to see how much clicks are costing on different days of the week as well. And that might give you some actionable data to make some changes within your account. So similar to days of the week, you can also look at hours of the day. So to do that, I'm going to use the same graph and just switch it out with days of the week. So I'm just going to search hours here and drag hours of the day to the row section, and it's going to switch out days of the week for hours of the day. And this will work based on the time zone of the account. This is Eastern time zone, so 8 would be 8 a.m. and it's going all the way to 8 p.m. it appears currently. So I have this one scheduled so it's not running any other time of the day. So we're still looking at conversions in blue and the cost per conversion in red. So if we just kind of look at this, we can see the cost is very high. I mean, the cost is pretty standard across the hours, with some variance, like what is this, 6 o'clock, it definitely drops down, but conversions are very low at the 8 a.m. hour, and they definitely drop off around 5, and they get worse at 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. So in this particular account, I could adjust the schedule to turn off 8 a.m., maybe turn off 7 and 8 p.m., and that will probably lower my total conversions, but it will also should lower the cost per conversion pretty drastically. And actually, I noticed in looking at my schedule on this campaign that I have had Sundays off for several weeks, probably a few months, so that's definitely affecting the data in that graph. So what you do with this data is up to you or the person who manages your account. I just wanted to show you these two graphs as a useful way to get more data out of your account. If you're not using it already, you could look into targeted CPA bidding, which is an auto bid strategy that's going to take some of this data into account to bid and adjust your bids to take advantage of some of this data, basically to maximize your conversions and meet a certain cost per conversion target. If you're not interested in doing this, you might want to look at my pay-per-click management service. This is the type of stuff that I do for my clients so that you don't have to do it for yourself and you can focus on your business. I'll link to my service below so you can check it out. Make sure to subscribe. I will be doing and have done other videos and Google Ads that should be helpful to you. So we'll see you on the next video.